See that huge seawall protecting the city? A new storm is brewing in Threshold. Attackers and defenders will clash across 3 sectors in this port city. The first objective, Sector A, is right in the city center. The main target is the sparkling Empress Hotel, flanked by hallways on each side. Located in the southern part of Sector A, this hotel features a connected network of corridors and is accessible from 3 sides. To reach the first objective in Sector A, attackers will need to cross a wide, open intersection. You can split your forces and send some troops through the gas station side, which provides cover and is closer to the objective. Blowing up parts of the front wall with explosives gives your infantry a quicker route to take over. However, securing Sector A becomes easier if you seize the overpass near the hotel and control the high-rise area to the north. From here, you can launch direct attacks on the defenders inside, and vice versa. Defenders can use the high ground here to flank attackers advancing on the hotel's front. For attackers, sending a small team through the alley behind the northern building is also a solid option. And don't forget to use your vehicles. Helicopters and wheeled tank destroyers will give you the upper hand early on. Defenders, on the other hand, will need to hide in the hotel rooms to avoid taking fire. Use the windows along the hallways and the overpass near the hotel to take cover from incoming vehicle fire and to repel the enemy. Since defenders in Sector A only have anti-air vehicles, be sure to take out the attackers' wheeled tank destroyers first. After Sector A, the attackers won't have any more helicopters, so air support becomes critical. Next is Sector B, which sits under the towering seawall built by Havoc. There are 2 objectives here. B1, Evacuation Passage, located inside the checkpoint in front of the seawall. You'll need to use the interior passages to reach it. Once inside, you'll be able to push quickly toward Objective B2. When attacking B1, bring ground vehicles in through A1. Use the cover here to suppress B2. Then use your infantry to cut off the connection between the 2 objectives, so that they can advance safely through A3. For operators advancing through A3, try to infiltrate through the roof and distract defenders. Once B1 is captured by the main attacking force, hit B2 from both sides at once. Defenders should use the terrain wisely. Hold down the narrow evacuation passages. Resist and wear down enemy forces. Keep an eye on enemies attempting to infiltrate from the roof and the smoke-covered A1 passage. B2, Seawall. Although located indoors, this area has multiple wide entrances and a large strategic area. It's divided by a road with cover on both sides, making B2 the site of frequent back-and-forth fights. If you're on the attacking side, use ground vehicles and heavy firepower to suppress B2's central passage from the outside and provide cover for the infantry advancing through the main entrance and the smoke-covered evacuation passages. Meanwhile, fly a helicopter across the seawall to disrupt defensive reinforcements, thus easing pressure along the front lines. Defenders, on the other hand, should maintain a steady presence within the objective. Place respawn beacons behind cover to enable quick reinforcements and continue to intercept attackers who push forward. Beyond the seawall lies Sector C, the final sector. There are 2 objectives here. C1, Surveillance Area, and C2, Meteorological Lab. These adjacent points have similar layouts, with an open ground floor as the objective area and a second-floor platform accessible by stairs. There are also bridges connecting the 2 buildings. Attackers should be cautious as they approach Sector C. Move quickly through the containers and avoid lingering in open areas, as enemy snipers could be lying in wait atop the gantry crane. These last 2 objectives may appear impregnable, but C1's outer wall can be breached to open up new close-range attack routes. Snipers on vantage points here can also launch precise strikes on attackers within the objective. Once C1 is taken, advance through the front, side, and connecting bridges to attack defenders at their final objective. If the bridges are destroyed, deploy Viren for a breakthrough. Make sure to use vehicles here to keep suppressing enemy movement. Defenders should use vantage points for sniping, and also take advantage of the building's darker lighting for guerrilla attacks. As soon as one objective falls, blow up the bridges to limit the attacker's access. Defend the final objective and prepare for a last stand. All right, operators, that'll do it for today. If you have any thoughts on Threshold, be sure to let us know in the comments. Good luck out there.